Okay, hello everyone. Welcome to my videos. Today, let me start ninth standard social science in the part of geography, chapter number 2, transport. In this chapter, so we have to studying the importance of the medium of transport in our Karnataka, the road transports, the types and the importance of this highways, and then the importance of railways and the importance the rail routes also, and then the water transport and the air transport. So these are all objectives we have to see in these chapters. And the next one, the meaning of transport. Okay, the transport refers to the systems of carrying the person and the goods from the place to another place. It is the lifeline in the progress of agricultural, industries, and commerce also. So, Karnataka is the land with varied natural resources, is there, minerals, and then commercial crops, forest products, and the source of energy are available to here. Through the proper use of these resources, an efficient transport system is essential. So, Karnataka is an agricultural state. The difference means to the transport facilities are necessary to the transport. The food gains and the other agricultural produce to the market, minerals from the manufactured there. The people from the one place to another, and for this purpose, he has to use them. The Karnataka has the well developed the road, rail, water, and the air facilities. So these are all these facilities we have to use there in the transportation system. And the first one we have to see there, the road transportation. A large number of people live in a rural area in Karnataka. So the road occupies a very important role in the linking to the village and the town. The roads can to construct it too easily at a low cost. The people and goods can be transported to every corner of the state. The development of road determine the progress of the state agricultural industries, mining, and then commerce also. So these are all aspects to the we have to use the transport system in the major points. And the next, the development of this road transport. The road transport has been in the use of this ancient time in Karnataka. The king and emperor to construct the roads for this use their soldiers and their administrative purposes. They were travel shelter, the wrestling shelters, the orchard. The roads cannot be coastal region to the inland areas has to be constructed. And after that independence, when Vishala Mysuru state was founded at the 1961, totally 43.182 kilometers roads were the wide. At present, to the total length of this road, the 2,31,062 kilometers, of which for there are the 35% are melted roads, whereas to 64% and 30s are the unmelted roads is to be there. There were have been to the improve these qualities of this road constructed to that. We have to divide it that road has to Karnataka have been classified into the four kinds. So that first one, that is the national highway. Second one, the state highway. Third one, district road. And the fourth one, the village road. And let we see the at the first one, the national highways. The road which links to the cities, the capital of the state, and the ports were called the national highways. These are well planned wide roads and auto two lane, the four lane, and the six lane roads also. They are under the authority of the central government and are managed to the National Highway Authority of India, NHAI. So there are the 14 national highways in Karnataka. Their total length, the 4,491 kilometers is there. They have not been located equally among their district to the state. Uttar Karnataka, Vijayapura, Belagavi, Shimoga, Bengaluru Rural, Tumkuru, Dakshina Kannada, and Ballari districts have to the more national highways in our Karnataka. So Raichuru and their Kodagu districts have no national highways. For example, the national highway NH4 and NH7 come under the National Highway Authority, the Golden Quadrilateral Highway projects. They have to the six lines. And in other national highway crossing through the our state, the NH206, NH209, NH212, NH13, and then NH17, and then NH48. So these are all highways to crossing over that in our state. And the next second one we have to see there, that is the state highway. The road which that state highway which links to the capital city of Bengaluru with the district headquarters also. The major town and the highways are called that is the state highway. The constructions and the maintenance of this road, the rest with the state government. That Karnataka, there are the 20,905 kilometers of a state highways is there. So Belagavi has the longest state highway, whereas to Bengaluru as the least. And the next third one, that is a district road. So the road it links to the district headquarters with taluk headquarters, major town, village. Railways and major railway are called the district roads. The construction, the maintenance and the supervise of these roads is under the Jilla Panchayat. So Karnataka state, there are the 47.836 kilometers districts highways is to be there. So Tumkuru districts has maximum districts highway and then Raichuru as the last least. And the next one we have to see there, that is the village road. So the road which links to the headquarters of this taluk with the village and the district highways, there is called that is the village road. The constructions and the maintenance of this road is under the taluk panchayat and the village panchayat. The quality of these roads is not good and some parts it's to be very difficult to travel on this road. That Karnataka, there are the has to the 1,47,212 kilometers of this village that roads is there. In addition to the types of this road maintained above there, all the multi-purposes roads under the local administration. For instance, to the road public works department, forest department, and irrigation department and the town municipality and then that corporations is to be there. And the next one, the main important, the transport, that is the railways. So in Karnataka, railways is the second most important mode of transport next to the roadway. It helps in the economic travel to the distance place from the transportations of the goods. The first railway lines in the state of opened for the traffic in 1864. This was the line between the Mangaluru and the Madras by the Madras Railway to Company. By the year the 1956, the state had totally the 2,595 kilometers railway tracks belongs to that the Southern Railway Zone. The railway zone has came into existence with the administrative centers at that Hubballi. So totally the Karnataka have 3,244 kilometers of this the railway tracks to be there. In Karnataka state, there is no uniform distributions of railway tracks in all the districts. So Bengaluru, Ballari, Belagavi, Hasan, Uttar Kannada, Chitradurga, Udupi, Ramanagara and Dakshina Kannada districts have an average of 150 to 200 kilometers long railway tracks. Kodagu districts has no any railway tracks is there. In this railways, we have to see there are the two ways is to be there. And the first one that is the Konkana railway. So this is the most important railway routes of this west coast. It links to the Bangalore and Mumbai and has reduced to the times of traveling for 41 hours to 18 hours. Its length 273 kilometers with the 13 main and 310 other the bridge of this Sharavati River's bridge, the longest bridge and the Kali River bridge is to that are the very important bridge. The since the railway passes through the many tunnels and across the bridge, the one can enjoy the natural beauty of this sensory. And the next one way it is to the metro rail. At that present generations, we have to see they're to very fast going to move on to reach the place. We have to use that metro. The Bangalore has growing to that tremendously as a metropolitan city. The transportation has become the major problem to overthrow the line problem. Namma Metro Railway Transport. The plan is being to the implement on 20th October 2011. That first metro rail between the Bayapnahalli to MG Road was started. The lakhs of these people utilize these facilities. It takes much less time to travel from the place to the another place. So other metro rails tracks are to the different stages of this the competition complexions to construct on these roads to for this easy travel for this in the one place to another place. So this is the information is the second one of the transportation system that is the railway, and the next we have to see there in the third one that is the air transportation. So the air transportation is the fastest mode of this transport. It helps to carry the people, mail, and highway, lightweight, the goods to the distance place in the shortest time. Air transport is of the great help during the natural calamity, the war, and the other energies. That coastlines mode to transport and not available for this the anymore. The first way travel facilities have been between the Bangalore to the Hyderabad by the Deccan ways. In the year the 1946, that Indian Way was nationalized in the year the 1953. So after Indian Airlines, there was established the Bangalore was linked with the various places all over the country. And in 1996 linked with the various places all over the country in the year the 1996 start the airport of Bangalore was declared was an international airport. Belagavi, Hubli, Mysore, Mangalore has domestic airport. A new airports are being established in the Hassan and then Kalaburgi also. The international airport, which has to the HAL, was shifted to the Devanali about 34 kilometers away on 24th May 2008. The HAL airport is now being utilized for the training of pilot. A Kempegowda International Airport is the country's the first green airport. This airport is well equipped to provide the various facilities and it is the most modern airports. And the next we have to see there that is the another one transport that is the water transport. The Karnataka has is island as well as the waterways. Their availability is limited and so not very significant in transport. So earlier in the island that waterways were confident to small rough road, boat, designs and then roughs. At present motorboat have came into that existence. They were used to the Udupi, Uttar Kannada, Dakshin Kannada districts is also. So these districts have to the Kali, Sharavati, Netravati rivers which helps to in the island water transport. The ports or harbor. Yeah. The ports, the coast place was ships were the shuttled were called that is port. Ships are used to fishing, trade, passenger travel, the transport of these goods in the Karnataka. There are about the 23 small and the large ports is there. The Ports Development Authority came into beginning in the year the 1957 and there was an expansion in the water transport. The new Mangalore ports was declared in the ninth the major ports of the country on the 4th May the 1974. It is called of the gateway of Karnataka. Through these ports, the iron ore, coffee, spicy, sandalwood, tiles, chromite, granite, stone, the fruits, fish are to be the exported. So petroleum is also being to that imported and additional to the Mangalore port, 10 smaller ports have been to the developed to this or the old Mangalore port. So Malpe, Hangarkatte, Kundapura, Podubidre, Batkala, Honnavara, Tadri, Bilkeri, Karwar. So of this Karwar is the most important beautiful port. It being the well weather port, iron ore, the manganese, granite and then agricultural producers are to be exported through this the airport. So these are always to the very important ports in the water transport to the goods and things and the humans in the one place to the that is the another one place it is to be easily so we have to transport to there. So mainly in this Karnataka transports we have to see there in the four types, that is a rail transports, and then second one the road transport, and the third one that is the air transport, and the last one fourth one that is the water transport. So these are all what we have to using their transport to easily to move the one side to another one side for the state ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು ಅಥವಾ ಕಂಟ್ರಿನೇ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು. Okay, these are all information about that in our state Karnataka in the transportation system. Thank you for watching these videos. Stay home, stay safe. Thank you.